We are here at Skiptown Playhouse. We're very happy to have them, have us, and have you. And again, I'm doubly sorry. So our illustrious host for the evening, she is a little person with big dreams. As her name implies, she's got a big heart and she cares about people. She loves everyone, which is more than I can say for myself. And so for that reason alone, because I can't think of anything else to say, let's give a huge round of applause for Miss Lila Hart and Small Talk Live!
It's gonna be sexy, it's gonna be good, so get ready, strap into your seats. Last week was my 28th birthday. I'm 28 years old. So exciting, looking good. My boyfriend gave me a little bit of money to go to the mall to go shopping. So sweet, because he has a job. I'm really grateful for that. So I got this jacket from Zara. It was on sale. $40, and that was my gift to him, you know, buying things on sale because he's Jewish. So I knew he would love that. My Barcroft video came out last week. If you guys didn't see, it was on Barcroft. It was this inspirational video. They did a documentary on this season, or the first episode of Small Talk Live. It was so amazing. And, you know, I got so many comments on there. Like 75% of them were super positive and, you know, people were really touched by the story. And like 25% of the comments were people writing that I looked like Peter Griffin, you know, the legs. And, you know, here's the thing. Do the legs go all the way up? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They go all the way up. And I ain't mad. Oh, this is funny too. The meanest comment was, is she actually, like, she's not actually happy. She's still depressed because she's disabled. And it's like, bitch, I have a boyfriend and a cat, okay? I'm winning at life. And, you know, he takes care of both of my pussies, so it's great. The depression, yeah, ask me about that 3 years ago before comedy and the boyfriend. You might have been right. I went to Mickey's in WeHo this week, right? That's in West Hollywood. It's one of the best gay clubs around. And my best friend Dru, she's a dancer there. She's also a little person. You know, little people and gay people get along wonderfully because we're like the leprechauns to their rainbows. Yeah. So, they love us there. We bring all the magical luck and excitement. So this week there's been 2 earthquakes in LA, 1 tropical storm in New Orleans, 1 blackout in New York. I didn't think Trump's ICE raids would be this bad, but they're bad. There was a blackout in New York this week, and the last time there was a blackout of this magnitude in New York, it was called Stop and Frisk. I guess the city that never sleeps needed a nap, you know? During the blackout, people were on the streets directing traffic, helping people across the street. Even Broadway actors performed their acts on the street. You know, it was inspiring, but they're Broadway performers. A lot of them were already performing on the street. So, the real actors were the ones acting like they owned the TVs they were carrying. Trump, I can't even say his name right, clearly. Trump tweeted about 4 freshmen, does that say 4 freshmen, congresswomen?
First year.
What, really? That's what you wrote? Like, God, this handwriting's horrible. You look like a freshman with the way you wrote this. Okay, anyways, he tweeted about these congresswomen of color that if they don't like the country that they can leave. Oh, how original. Which is pretty generous of him considering that's more options than he gives Melania, you know? Melania was hoping that the send her back chant was about her. Sent her back. She was like, please. I'm ready. Jeffrey Epstein is back in courts over his sex crimes with kids. And I have to say kids. I'm sick of these people saying young women. They were kids, okay? Kids are getting fucked every day. I'm just saying that, okay? When Epstein was originally charged with his crimes, he went to jail 1 day a week. That's just visiting jail. Now new charges have been filed. So sex offenders Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Cosby, they lived on the same street in New York. Did you guys know that? This is true. These are facts. What was the name of the street? It was called Sesame 2 Street. When they lived on the street together, Bill and Jeff, they did a version of Cosby's show called Kids Say the Darndest Things to the Police. Jeffrey Epstein knew Trump and Bill Clinton. I guess that's why Bill Clinton said, I did not have sex with that woman, Because it wasn't a woman he had sex with. It was a kid. These are just allegations, people.
26
Donald Trump tried to distance himself from Epstein by saying he didn't know him that well or wasn't good friends with him. But in 1992, video footage came out from a Mar-a-Lago party where there were 30 people on the guest list. 28 cheerleaders from the Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, and Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump. If I'm having a party with 28 cheerleaders and you're the only other person I invite, you're a good friend.
Yeah.
A damn good friend, right? Epstein doesn't care about Republicans or Democrats because he cares about people too young to vote. Yeah, that's it, you guys. That was my mom. And I'm looking great. I look like a politician myself tonight, right? Vote for Lila Hart, have a heart, don't be an asshole. That would be my slogan. I think I would. To get this show started, I'm super excited because we have my favorite panel we always kick it off with, the small talk panel, yes. I have my lovely correspondent. She's on here every week. She's a model influencer. She makes me laugh in a lot of ways, and we hang out together a lot. Our friendships really has grown over the last few months, and I'm just so grateful for her passion for being on this show. So let's give it up for Dru Presta! Yeah! Dru Presta, yes! Have a seat, my lovely lady.
Hi guys, how are you?
You're also on the side of me today. So Dru, you were killing it at Mickey's this weekend.
Thank you. Yes.
So
I did.
fun.
Honestly, I earned my tips. Thank you.
Yeah, she's like the best dancer. They love her there.
I'm exhausted.
So let's tell the audience about what we did today.
So today we went to a fabulous beach event. It's called Dare to Bear. And it's basically a place where all men, women, and children can come together as they are, in their bathing suits, wearing whatever the hell they want, and feel comfortable and not judged and super accepted. There was fabulous activities, fabulous raffles, and honestly, I just kind of fell asleep in the sun with Lila and sunbathed and just chilled. Like, it was just so cool. There was like rock painting, there was yoga, there was stretching, there was rap performances. It was so cool.
It's called Everybody Deserves Love.
Yes.
So it's just basically celebrating everybody's unique bodies and just going out there and bear it all, Whether, you have spina bifida like me and your back's all fucked up, who cares? Just lay in the sun and enjoy yourself. That's what I did.
Fall asleep, get a tan.
Me and Dru sometimes feel like we're aliens, I don't think you should have to raid Area 51. Just come talk to us. Right? I'm like, we definitely, if we were in Men in Black, can't you see us killing them? You're like, surprise! And sometimes sometimes I do feel like we're out of this world, you know? It's like, why do you think we chose to come in these forms?
You know, we kind of just stand here and watch everyone kind of do their weird shit. And you guys are like tall, weird creatures to us, you know? We're watching you guys be the weirdest people. And we're just like, this is cool.
Yeah, we came to that conclusion today. We were driving, like, sitting next together in the booster seats in the front of my car. I was like, damn, I think that we're actually aliens. Okay, moving on to alien stuff. Did you guys see that video that kind of went viral about that short man that was upset?
Yeah.
And you know, we have our feelings about that. Wouldn't you share, Drew?
I completely understand, honestly, why everyone was probably in a rage because he looked psychotic while trying to, you know, like literally this poor bagel shop. But if you actually take away from what people were just filming and listen to what he said, he was so sick and tired of having the just assumption that a man under 6 foot is not dateable, and that you have to be 6 foot tall to be everything and needed and wanted. And they have this horrible stigma. And yes, he showed it in a horrible way, and was so frustrated with it, but this is actually something that he probably has to live with every day of his life. There are a whole bunch of little people who are guys, and they have to live with that stigma alone, which makes it incredibly hard to date, to be taken seriously, to be taken as a man regardless of your stature, size, and color of skin. It just shouldn't, you know, like, I completely see how he was trying to word it, but he was probably very frustrated. And we all have our little anger bursts every now and then because we're just sick and tired of having something pinned on us just because of society. So I completely was saying, like, yeah, this guy is psychotic. I would be videotaping this shit too, like in my bagel shop, 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, like some crazy shit. But I would literally have to look back and be like, yeah, that guy was obviously upset about something. Let's actually hear what he has to say, regardless of how he really projected it. It was anger and frustration, and I completely understand.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, you know, ladies, you gotta give short guys a chance. My boyfriend
ain't bad, y'all.
My boyfriend is 5'3" and he hits my pussy out every night. So I'm saying, you know, there might be a correlation. There might be a correlation there. So
Nicki quoted it. Nicki Minaj quoted it. Get you a short nigga to eat this pussy, you know, because they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll climb the guy like a tree if he's 6 foot too. You know.
So yeah.
It's not that shouldn't even matter. I'm not even looking at that shit. How you looking?
But I will say I do like my pussy eaten every night. It is great. So give it up for that. Thank you, Eric. I like to let everybody know that every show. Yeah. So to the guy who said I'm depressed, I'm not. I'm very happy.
He made a fabulous taco today. Like, she's not bad. He is a fabulous cook.
Yeah, Eric did cook tacos. He eats tacos and cooks them. So. Yeah, so, you know, this has been our small talk panel for the week.
Yeah.
And we're basically here to say everybody deserves love. No matter your size, you deserve love. And you deserve good sex. Right?
And fuck anyone who says differently.
Yes.
Because we still getting it. You know?
Yeah. Hey! Give it up for Dru Presta!
You guys will be seeing us in our booster seats in a Bentley very soon.
Yes. Our first comedian of the night. This woman she makes some of the funniest sketches that have me dying on Instagram. So if you haven't seen them, you have to check them out. I share them periodically. I mean, at least share once a week because she's constantly creating. I love her energy. She's very creative. She's very fun. And I'm so excited that she's on the show tonight. Give a warm welcome to Jasmyn Carter.
I've always been the shortest comedian ever. This feels good. Yeah, I used to be gay for a second. I really get mad when every time I say that people laugh. Like, I still look gay. Like, I really tried today. Like, this is my straightest outfit. Like, they don't know that I like. Okay, whatever. It was hard being gay, because you gotta care about what's going on in the gay community, and I already gotta care about black people and women's rights, and bruh, I'm just trying to scissor. Then people judge you for being gay. Like I was walking down the street and this homeless man was like, "You better not be a lesbian." And I was like, "How are you judging me and you're homeless? I don't understand." Don't matter who I sleep with. Every time I sleep is in the bed in the house. Gay for safe. Yeah, I was only gay for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I did a lot, you know, got a house, dog, everything, married, you know. You know how lesbians be. They be like, they meet, like, "Hi, nice to meet you, I love you," all of a sudden. You know what, let me tell y'all something. Scissoring is not a real thing, okay? It's not a real thing. No one does that. That's so stupid. It's like pancake, you just slap vagina together. It's stupid. It's really dumb. You gotta have a great imagination to enjoy it. It's like having sex with a guy without the penis. So basically, it's stupid. It's absolutely no penis. Yeah, I had to be gay for a little bit because men was getting on my nerves, man. They was like so sensitive. I was dating, well, I wasn't even dating them. I was talking to this guy and he was like, "I want you to come over and ride my face." So, of course, I come over because who am I to deny my throne, right? So, right. I get over there and he's getting into it and he's just talking way too much. He was like, "Yeah, I like you." I was like, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah, how you feel about me?" Huh? He was like, "How do you feel?" I was like, "I feel like you're using your mouth for all the wrong reasons right now." You would say, "Come over and talk about our feelings," I wouldn't text you back. You would be on the blacklist. Yeah, that was stupid. You know what I get now? I got told by this guy for a one night stand. He told me that I was too boyish for a one night stand. And where I'm from, niggas ain't got no standards. But out here, these boys want to be chased for some reason. I don't understand. You feel me, sir? You snapped and then you looked at her like, "No, it was you." He was like, "Right, sis." "Oh, it was her." "No, we saw you." It is not even a problem that I don't think I look boyish. I'm not the problem. The problem is that these, especially young black men, are dressing more feminine. Oh my God. No, but seriously, they got the nail polish, they got the skinny jeans, they got their hair in a bun, so you get to be a bad bitch and I'm gay? I don't understand. You know what changes you? Surgery.
Yes.
It really, right? You feel me? Oh my God, surgery changed you. Like I wasn't even gay no more. I was like, I was in a whole relationship before the surgery, and it cut me open. I was like, new brain, who this? Where's the dick? Where is it? That's a true story. I did have brain surgery like 5 months ago. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's only the short people. The short people unite. I don't want to talk about that. Whatever. Hey, don't be with nobody that's trying to stunt your growth as a person. This is some real stuff, okay? Because I was dating this guy, and I dreamed of my life to be 5'3", and he was like, "I don't like women over 5'2", so I prayed to Jesus every night, like, "Please God, don't make me over 5'2". And you know how you gotta speak stuff into existence? So I spoke it. I was like, "I'm not gonna be more than 5'2", and I was still growing. So now I'm 5'1.5", and we ain't together no more. I could be 5'3" out here, man. But niggas, all right, whatever. Hey, and the same dude gave me chlamydia. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, I found out on Valentine's Day. I was with some other nigga. No, but he was the only guy I had ever been with. Only guy ever. And you gonna tell me that I didn't get chlamydia from him. Right. This is what he said. He was like, "Maybe your wash rag touched your roommate's wash rag, gave you a yeast infection that you had too long and turned into chlamydia. So I got mighty morphin STDs in here. You mean to tell me I can't trust my loofah at all? I ain't got it no more though. Real, I almost died. I really did. I was taking antibiotics on an empty stomach. I was like, oh Lord, I ain't gonna make it. That's scary, man. And don't you, man, you know, did you know that women are way more forgiving of men than they are their actual friends? Like, I forgave that dude after giving me chlamydia, but I had to cut my friends off because she plugged up her phone and unplugged my phone. Her phone was on 73%. Like, you just gonna use my charger?
Yeah.
What? Hey, let's talk about white people for 2 seconds. I ain't gonna say nothing bad. We like y'all, right? Oh man. Right? We like them, right? Individually, because in groups, they don't really do too well. But it's cool though. What was that the light or was I just looking at something? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. White people, what we don't like about y'all is that y'all, this is true. In y'all schools, y'all are not required to learn Black history. Here's the proof. I was dogging this black girl. I was like, you got Harriet Tubman hands. And this white girl was like, who's Harriet Tubman? I was like, you don't know who Harriet Tubman is. Like, if there was a slave to know, it's Harriet Tubman. Like, she is the LeBron James of slaves. Like, the slave there is. Like, let me put it in terms you can understand. Like, if a black person came to your yard and stole all your dogs, you will remember that nigga. I don't understand. I'm gonna leave on a joke I haven't done in a long time. It's been a couple of years. Y'all ever been dry humped? Why y'all sitting up here pretending like y'all just out here went straight down the stairs? Y'all dry humped before? Yeah, I did that recently. Cause I'm an overachiever. Yeah, I got dry humped recently. I lost my virginity to this guy. He was like, I want to take the next step in our relationship. I want to exchange souls. I want to dry hump you, right?
Oh my God.
And I never did it before, you know. I didn't want him to know that I was a dry hump virgin, so I asked my friend. I was like, yo, what do I say to this man? Because she was a dry hump hoe. What do I say to this man? And she was like, ooh, girl, tell him you can't wait to have his zipper inside your butt. And I was like, ooh, that's creative, yes. So he comes over, and he mounts me, and we proceed to hump dry, right? We had to be in the living room because I'm not allowed to have bedroom company. My parents ain't there. Anyway, so, you know, we getting into it. It's feeling real good. We ain't use no condom, no protection, just straight Jane. Ooh, man, it was feeling so good. So, like, 40 minutes go by. You know, you got to spice it up. So I'm like, put your finger in my pocket. So he like licked his thumb, like slid it into this pocket. You know the little penny pocket that's right there? You know what I'm talking about. He slid it in there. Oh girl. He was like, man, yeah, it was feeling real good. And he took it out and put it to my nose and was like, smell it. No, he was like, what did it smell like? I was like, tired. And then another 20 minutes roll by. You know, you a pro at this point. You know what I'm saying? You throwing it back on him, you know, flipping it over, throwing them skinny jeans back, he catching it. Whatever. And you trying to be a freak, you like, you know what? Put your hand in my back pocket. And he was like, whoa, it's gonna hurt. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Spit on it, whatever. So he slid it in there ever so slightly. He was like, ooh, girl, this pocket tight.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I know, I just washed these jeans. Okay, thank you, that's my time.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Give it up for Jasmyn Carter.
Oh my God, that was so funny. I'm loving this. I told you this show was gonna be sexy. Okay, we talking about skinny jeans and dry humping. That was good. We're gonna do that later, baby. You know.
Without the drive.
Maybe we will. All right, now we're gonna have our musician portion of the show. I'm so excited. This musician, I actually got to see her here for her listening party she had at Skiptown Playhouse. And when I heard her and I saw this performance, I was like, I have to have her on Small Talk. So you guys are in for a real treat. She is amazing, and I'm so excited to have her on the show. Give it up for Kiva Music!
How y'all doing? So we gonna start with something slow, something nice for y'all, something for the ladies, yeah?
Yeah.
Now with that, all right, then I'm gonna have my ladies join me later. We gonna turn it up a little bit, get a little ghetto ratchet. All right. I don't need a baby. It's the oh, you got a little bit? If you give me your time, then I will be your world. You don't need lots of money just for me to be your girl. And I love how you never leave my messages unread. And I'd rather be with you than be with someone that ain't never there. And I know you care, so don't act like you don't care what they be saying. Cause I don't need reassurance, oh boy, I got all I need in you. I don't need reassurance, cause boy, I got all I need in you. I don't need reassurance. If you were on the bus, then baby, I'll ride. And if you can't afford expensive restaurants, I don't mind. I'ma support your dream as long as you support mine. As long as I see your face in the crowd, baby, I'm satisfied. Put your trust in me and put your pride to the side. I don't need reassurance, no, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. I don't need, cause boy, I got all I need in you, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. You, baby, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. All right, y'all. This next one, it's called "Girls Wanna Party." I think all girls kind of want to have fun, want to have a good time. You know, we kind of overdo it sometimes, but you know, ain't nothing wrong with it every now and then. Get your cute shit on and go out. So this one for my turn up girls. It's not too turned up, but it's turned up in it.
Yeah.
Turn it up, yeah. Girls just wanna party all day and all night. Girls just want to party. Girls just wanna party. Party all day and all night. Girls just want to listen, hey. Where you at? I'm tryna call you, girl, get dressed. I'm about to come through. With the tightest thing you got up in the closet. Hey, you a ratchet, baby, you ain't gotta hide it. She about to get lit with me tonight. VIP, no matter what the price. I feel like a model. One ain't enough, boy, I'ma need a couple bottles. And my girls, we didn't plan to stay that long. We just dog, you ain't fly. Sorry you can't sit with us. Hey, we finna party. Hey, we finna girls just wanna party. Party all day and all night. Girls just want to party. Hey, girls just wanna party. Party all day and all night. Girls just want to party. Hey, listen. I feel like the queen when I walk through. Real tight jeans and some high boots. Chanel No. 9 on the perfume. Backseat driving if I choose to. I ain't capping, baby, I'm just macking. I ain't planning to take your nigga, it just happened. We was all about my face, giving action. He was trying to take me home, but that ain't happen. If you wanna ride this ride, you gon' need some practice. I ain't doing it for free, nigga, no on taxi. Take your bitch out of state, nigga, no it's facts. Real shit, I'm telling nigga, I ain't asking. Niggas try to hide, what? I passed him by. Cause if it ain't about no money, I ain't got the time. Girls just wanna party. Party all day and all night. Just want to party. They just wanna party. Girls just wanna party. Oh, party all day and all night. Girls just want to party. Hey. Hey, y'all got you. Thank you. Keep it music, KEBA_MUSIQ. I'ma see y'all in a minute with 2 more.
Yeah!
Girls just wanna party. Party all day and all night. Girls just want to party. Yeah, we're gonna keep this girl party going. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Our next comedian, you know, I just really admire women who don't wait for opportunities to happen. They make opportunities happen, okay? Women who work hard, especially in this comedy world. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I like these comedians up here, these women who have a loud bite, you know what I'm saying? I may be a small dog, but I will bite at your ankles. Make my time. This is that's right, Arthur knows what's up. This next comedian, she is one of those comedians who, she doesn't wait for an opportunity to happen. She's made a lot of opportunities for herself, and she's a trailblazer in this comedy scene. She's a comedian I look up to in my generation of comedians, and I'm super excited and grateful that she's on this show. She runs her own one-woman show called Comedy Ho, and it's gotten a lot of really wonderful reviews. I'm so grateful and honored to have her here on the show of Small Talk tonight. Give it up for Jil Chrissie!
Yeah, give it up for Lila! Woo! Hi, how you doing? Good. Is that phone in the view of the cameras?
Nah.
Oh well! Hey y'all! Hey! A lot of people come up to me like, oh my God, Jill, you're so friendly, and oh my God, you're so positive, and I'm always just like, I'm drunk. Right? I'm just kidding. Ladies!
Yeah.
Right? It's our time right now, ain't it? It's woman time, and you gotta be confident. You gotta be confident. And I know y'all can tell I'm confident by how I don't really have on pants. Fuck pants. You know what I'm saying? I hate pants. I love leggings, you know. I love me some leggings. You got some on too. You're so cute, okay? I love leggings. Feel like I'm wearing air, you know? I love how they feel. I'll be walking down the street, pussy all defined, I don't care. There'll be cars driving by, kids in the area, fuck them. I feel comfortable, I'm excited, I'm confident. You know? You gotta be confident. Especially women, like, we here now. We gotta be like men, okay? We gotta be confident even when we shouldn't be. Like, I don't care if you got a bald spot in your head, bitch. If you walk into a party confident, you know what those people gonna say? Damn. That bitch got a bald spot in the middle of her head. But it's not about them. It's about you. You gotta love yourself. I learned something about me. As long as I'm the skinniest bitch in my family, I don't really give a fuck what the world gotta say. I like going to family reunions in the South and having them ask me how I keep such a cute little sexy little LA body. So I can let them know the truth, you know? I eat my pulled pork sandwiches earlier in the day. Not right before I go to sleep like they do. It's called discipline. They don't got that, you know? You don't got it. Lila. I got a man too, not just Lila. And he's a little bit smaller than me, so after sex I let him wear my t-shirt. Cause that's my nigga. One time he came out of my room with my blouse on. I said, nigga, I said my t-shirt. You look good. That's what I like. I got a Prince fantasy. I like my niggas to put blouse on when they fuck. You know what I mean? Hard dick in a blouse. That's all I need. Thank you. Am I done? Just gonna end it with that. I like the way my mind works as well. You know, I'm on this confidence road. You know, even just anything I notice, I want to put it out there. I like the way my mind works. Like, you ever have somebody tell you they gonna have a snack, and you're like, oh my God, what kind of snack? And they're like, oh, I think I'm gonna have an almond, you know, maybe some grain. When people tell me stuff like that, I think to myself, you disrespecting snacks ass bitch. That ain't no snack. Snacks got cheese on it. You need to learn what the fuck a snack is, okay? I'm trying to think of a way to end my jokes. Is it working? I gotta get out of here. Thank you!
Yes, give it up for Jil Chrissie! It's a hot girl summer! Just had the hot girls on the show. But now it's time to bring the man of the hour on the show. I'm excited. Are you all excited? Yeah. Yes, it's good. All right. Give it up for Yema Nkele. Yeah. Yema. Look, let's stand next to each other so the world can see.
How you guys doing? No, I fuck with Lila because she don't half step. I don't like all these short people who like fronting like they short. She go all the way in with this shit. If you don't get parking with this shit, what's the point? All these 5'2" ass niggas. Why would I be your friend, nigga? I still gotta walk from the parking space. There's gonna be more Kiba music after this?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you a fan of sativa and tequila, Kiba? Okay. That's how it work out. You guys believe in love at first sight or the internet? Is that still a thing? Is that dead? I don't like fall in love at first sight. Like, my issue is like I have like whole relationships at first sight. So like I see how it's gonna end. Like I see the whole thing like all the way through. Like you might just like you just might lock eyes, right? And you see this cute girl and you're like, oh wow, that's a cute little high top fade she got over there. And you like try and talk to her, it start up, she have a cute smile, you go back to it and like you have a whole like 3-month relationship. But that haircut stays intact, and now you have a competition. Now your ego's starting to get fucked up. Like, nigga, how many times you gonna get lined up in a fucking week, nigga? I don't have money for a barber like that. Now that whole relationship fucked up. And that's just in 10 minutes of walking into an area. It just happened like that sometimes. Oh no, I'm trying to become a feminist. Like I do my best. I try and do my part. Like I love seeing all of you women empowered. Makes me happy. Because I would never do something like take away from your power by paying for dinner or taking out the trash. That's not me. I'm not gonna do that. I believe in you. It's hard being a woman, man. I couldn't imagine the struggle. Like, Eric, could you imagine, like...
Nah.
Could you imagine fucking and then just, like, you just don't finish? That is terrible. I feel so bad. Like, that women, like, they just, like, have to, like, call halftime and be like... I mean... maybe on the next time... He had a good personality. He paid for dinner. Like, that's it. And the bar just keep dropping for niggas. Like, I got told I was a gentleman because I brought a napkin after busting on somebody's face. Do you know how far the bar has dropped? Where it's like, oh my gosh, most niggas make me wander to the bathroom blind, but you... You been wetted it first? You wetted it first? Oh my god. That's when you eavesdrop on them conversations when they're walking out the house. Girl, you dabbed it. So dumb. Nah, man. But they can just have sex sometimes and they just don't finish. Like, I got in an argument with my girlfriend because I came quick, and I was like, that's not fair because we have to, like, time is a relative concept like Einstein taught us, and to you that was 3 minutes, but my dick been hard since last Monday, nigga. That's what faithfulness cost you. I used to have a Wednesday bitch to sort this out in the middle, but we got serious.
Damn.
I don't know. As you guys can tell, I have the confidence of somebody who's 6'6". Because I'm built proportionally. I wear a size 14, and I have the confidence to say this because the first time I ever had sex, I had the most reassuring thing ever told to me that can be told to you after sex. As I looked at her lovingly on the movie theater floor, she said to me, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you have the biggest dick out of all your friends." I was like, all my friends? She's like, yeah, you want to see the chart? And go, you, then it's Darius. She will organize, though. She will organize. She had it filed. Oh, no. Man, it's super hard being a woman right now. They're trying to become more strict on abortion laws. 6 weeks. Nigga, are you serious? That's absurd. And like I try and look at it from both sides because they say it's not natural. That's not something that you'll see in nature. A dog can't, go get an abortion at some kind of dogter. No, it's not an option. You carry all these puppies to term. But what they don't tell you is that you know what happens when a dog has 4 puppies on a 3-puppy budget? All those dogs look at each other and they say, hey guys, you want to split this ugly puppy real quick? They just eat that puppy. They just eat him. That's what happens. He becomes dinner. And so I think if you're going to make stricter abortion laws, it's only fair that you loosen up on your filicide laws. I think that every woman should have 6 weeks after a baby to decide whether or not she's going to eat it. I think it's only fair. You gotta keep it balanced. Let nature take its course. Don't act like I'm tripping. Like, every one of us has at least seen one baby once in our life and been like, hey, you just have the cutest little face. I can just eat you up. Just let all this baby meat go to waste, man. I don't know. Trying to be green friendly. You guys. It's so dumb. I have a child. We decided not to eat him. He recently got diagnosed with the autism. And I want you to know he just passed kindergarten, and he reads at a 3rd grade level and does math at a 1st grade level. And so I want to just tell anybody who's thinking about getting their kids vaccinated to make sure you get in the back of their brainstem or something, get some of this autism that my son has, because this shit is fucking awesome. Are you serious right now? My son don't make eye contact, so I just get a scholarship and don't have to worry about no dirty ass kids coming to the house because he's not gonna have no friends. That's fine. That's cool. We don't have to wait in line at Disneyland no more. We'll be all right. Look, all I'm saying is I will take my autism kid over your dirty ass measles kid any day of the week. All right, you guys have been awesome. I'm
Yeah! Give it up for Yema. Yema, you should just stay on the stage because we're going to have the comedians Goonsquad Panel. So I'd like to invite all the comedians back on the stage for the comedians panel. Arthur Hamilton, that's you. Chaz Carter. Jil Chrissie. Do you guys like my jacket? Yeah. I look like a superhero or something, or maybe like a villain. I think me and Drew would make great villains in a movie together. People would not suspect us. We're like, kill everybody.
Yeah, you look like you could be a villain in like the next like Dalmatian movie.
Also a pastor.
Hey, praise Jesus. Yes, we did. We prayed back there earlier too. We prayed before the show, so yes, praise God, hallelujah. All right, is it working?
Yep.
All right, give it up for the Goonsquad Comedians panel.
Yes.
All right, okay. So we have a few topics here that we're going to discuss, and you guys are just going to do your, commentary on it. That'd be great. So first one is Facebook, the Face app. Did you guys do that? Did you make yourself old?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's owned by a Russian company that will own like the likeness of your likeness for eternity.
Well, fuck it. At least they'll put me on the billboard faster than these bitch ass niggas in LA will. I'm gonna have to do some weird shit to get booked out here. I'm in Russia now. What's happening?
The government they gonna have to work to get me, bruh. Like, I don't use none of that. Yeah, I don't unlock my phone with my face, none of that shit. I'll put the password. You don't work to get mine. I mistagged pictures on purpose.
Oh my goodness.
You had like 5 pictures of just Dalmatians just to keep the government off your scent.
I just want to say, fuck all that other shit. But I did, I did the Face app, and I made myself young and old, and my face didn't change. So young old or old young, I don't know yet. So whatever.
Yeah, I did it. No.
You look slaying though. I saw yours. You looked good.
Well, I made it black and white. You couldn't see the discoloration there. not sure what people are afraid of with the whole government thing. Like, you got a social security number. Like, where do you think you're going? I don't know.
I mean, I'm actually 50, so. Yeah, no, I didn't do it, but I mean, I feel like if I use it, I would just use it to like find a husband in Russia.
You want to be a thought in Russia too?
American niggas ain't shit. So I need to go overseas apparently to find a husband.
Happy ass Russians ain't where it's
Yeah, we'll drink vodka. We'll drink vodka and talk about his day. You know?
It's great as fuck.
You better not sell out, Chaz, okay? You better not be over there. You better not be over there whooping your ass, okay? Because them Russian niggas is crazy.
You know what I thought about the face app was like, my goodness, that's really how they got us. We are that into ourselves that like, you know, I'm gonna be the baddest bitch at 80 years old. I'm gonna still be taking pictures. Look at me, like that's crazy. But you know, I didn't do it because I already know I'm gonna look good. I know I'm gonna live to be 103. You know, because they always talk about those little old ladies. So me and Dru, we're aliens. So we're here. Oh, but that's great. Yeah, you could be alien with us. So ASAP, which we're gonna say?
The face app didn't account for titty droop though. Like it didn't add anybody. No, it didn't ask for anybody.
See, he was still looking at the titties when it wasn't. Okay, ASAP Rocky was imprisoned in Sweden while G-Eazy, his charges were lifted, is an example of institutional racism.
Wait, say that one more time.
So ASAP Rocky, they booked him, whereas G-Eazy just a couple years ago, they let him go and he had drugs and shit. And I know that because he was supposed to be at Stampede in Calgary, but they wouldn't let him through the borders of Canada because of what he had going on in Sweden. So what do you feel? How do you feel about ASAP Rocky being locked up?
You know, what I mean, I saw the video. I would have did the same shit.
Yes.
I would have whooped his ass until next week. That nigga would have started speaking English after I whooped his ass. Nigga, if you don't stop following me, god damn it. Then the people came up and let the dude know who it was and shit. He deserved it, man. Black people, we need to get treated right, okay? Like bumblebees. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah, G-Eazy, yeah, you know, just white privilege shit. I can't. It's just. They took it G-Eazy on his ass.
Man, he deserved. Yeah, man. Look, people need to realize some people deserve their ass whooped. Like we need to get that in front of the UN. A lot of people wrongfully incarcerated for whooping somebody's ass who needed it. Like, straight up, we can get some appeals for them for just standing. Yeah, all right, that's my stance on it.
I just want to be the first to say, and I hope I'm not the only one, who is G-Eazy?
He's a white guy, Jazz.
There it is.
I just want to say that, like, black people, y'all gotta know, they racist around the world, not just in America. You can't just be beating people's asses in the street. You take them around the corner, beat that ass around the corner, and you get away. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, but it happens all the time. We see it all the time. But, I mean, as far as ASAP, I mean, I can empathize, but I can't relate. You know? I live over here in Beverly Hills in a mansion rapping about white people shit. So now that I'm in jail overseas, I need my people to rally behind me all of a sudden, you know? It's like, I can't relate, you know? Like, I just thought it was like, it was fucked up, but it was the example of like, hey man, the universe and karma works in very mysterious ways. You know, you say fucked up shit like that shit comes back. I'm not saying that he deserves it necessarily, but I would like to look at it as like a learning lesson from him. Because he ain't got nobody to braid his hair in there. Like, you know, he don't be looking a hot ass mess when you get out.
Two sweetest pictures.
Yeah.
What do you think about Trump tweeting out that, you know, he had the conversation with Kanye West and now he's going to call to talk to the president of Sweden?
What conversation with Kanye West? That's not a conversation. That's a therapy session, nigga. You don't just have a regular conversation with Kanye. He on another planet.
All right. Would you want to say something, Yema?
He ain't gonna help me.
How you can't do like why is he having conversations with Kanye on the fly, nigga? Like, that is a problem.
I think Kim Kardashian is going to be the president someday. I do believe that. I believe it's part of this conspiracy theory that in my head, I think that Kanye's just acting like he's cool with the president, but he's not actually cool with him. It's just a way to get in. But maybe I'm just thinking too deeply about this. But I do think that Kim Kardashian is going to be the president someday. And then y'all going to replay that and be like, oh my God, life is like The Simpsons. She just said it. I'm telling you, I'm an alien. I know this stuff. Ain't that right, Drew? Okay. The U.S. companies flooded America with 76 billion opioid pills. I don't use them shits. Pills in 6 years. 76 billion in the last 6 years have been around in the U.S. How do you feel about that?
Talk fast.
As a black man, I don't buy that shit or take that shit, so I really don't know. But I just feel like we missing out on a lot of money in the hustle game.
I would personally like to thank the opioid industry for the album Oxymoron. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be out here. Yeah, like.
I would also like to thank the opioid white people for doing whatever they did, because opioids is the shit after surgery. Yep. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what y'all talking about. But opioids, yeah, them some drugs.
I don't really think anything about it either, other than I'm just really excited for white people because you guys are having y'all crack phase right now. You guys are, it's like you guys' 90s crack phase y'all going through with this opioid crisis. I ain't mad at it. Pass the baton.
Pass the baton. All right, so today was the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. Did it happen? Did we do it? Did we walk on the moon?
I don't know, man. I think it's bullshit. I think it was a set. Special effects were so trash, but people were so dumb back then. They was like, nigga, this shit look real. And then they was doing LSD and fucking, and, doing all kind of shit.
I mean, we can make people's faces old. We can make it look like we was on the moon.
Yes, we can. We can do shrooms too, and we could be on the moon ourselves, y'all.
All I know is we walked on the moon before we gave black people equal rights.
Walk on that, nigga.
I just want to say I never seen this footage, but if I seen it, it's probably stupid. You're right, special effects was trash back then. And people believe anything. I was going to get real nerdy for a second, but I'm going to keep that to myself. She was going to tell you the logistics of how a camera works. Do I think, maybe, it's possible they did walk on the moon, it's possible, so, I don't have no joke.
I saw the footage. I don't know. I feel like it was like America's First Vine video. We don't know. Who knows? I mean, white people told us all kind of lies back then. So I wouldn't be surprised. Where's the lie? I mean, shit. Searching,
All right, and this is the last one for the panel. So the 9/11 responders bill It died in the Senate. It didn't get passed because of a couple of dudes, probably white.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
How do you feel about that?
They're probably trying to save money. And it's really fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. You just, those people risked their lives and a lot of them lost their lives. The people that still here and their families and shit, they need that shit, man.
I know. I can't even get no damn disability.
Yeah.
I ain't surprised.
That's real. They legit told Lila she wasn't disabled. What the fuck? She riding around with a car seat. That's it. It's been in my car before, so it's real.
I don't know. That's ridiculous that they shot down the first responders bill. Especially considering that, like, these niggas was in the government when they planned this shit. Like, nigga, you didn't have no fucking pension plan for them? When you planned it? It's an inside job, guys. You didn't know that? Can't burn.
All I gotta say is, damn, that's crazy. Ain't nobody getting shit till we get our reparations.
I really, like, 9/11 happened, right? And I was in like 7th grade when it happened. And I didn't really know the severity until like last year. And so I like rewatched some documentary. I was like, God, damn, 9/11 was So I for one believe that yes, they need to get their money back.
Good. That was good. I like that.
Oh man, that was so funny. It's fucked up. And I just feel like, we live in dark times when white people taking away everybody's funds. Nobody gets money. Nobody's getting money. This is some crazy times we're living in. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. But I mean, look, there's food stamps, there's unemployment, there's WIC, you can get WIC. There's a lot of options out there.
Are you sharing it with the people?
Yeah, I am. People, if you lost someone in 9/11, there's WIC, EBT, you gotta get there early.
Might want no canned peanut butter.
Hey, I had some of that canned peanut butter. That shit tear the bread up when you put it on.
Oh my gosh, this has been great. And what would you like to say, Norman?
To be fair, and it is fucked up, but they are probably needing those resources to bolster up the defenses at Area 51 for the coming raid.
Oh my God.
Yeah, me and Drew will be there monitoring.
So yeah.
Wow, this has been an excellent comedians panel. This has been excellent. Give it up for your Goonsquad comedians panel! Yay! Alright. Thank you. That was so much fun. Jill, that was great. I'm so glad that... See, that's true. You should watch documentaries. You learn some stuff. We're gonna have a couple more songs from our musician. And she has some dancers with her tonight. Damn. Give it up for Kiva Music! Yeah!
I'm back. I hope y'all don't mind. Y'all okay with that? Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's turn it up a little bit. Uh-huh. That's right, yeah.
This has its own magic.
Gotta get to it, baby. I can handle money pause. Hey, oh no. City and LA, let's keep that shit pop, that shit poppin'. Hey, throw that ass back and I pick that cash and that shit up. Spin that shit up, oh baby. Throw that ass back and I pick that cash and that shit up. Spin that shit up. Hey, listen, I'm a real one, baby. Tell me what's the problem. Hey, found out about this pussy, now we callin'. I've been with the niggas, baby. Let's be honest. And if I ever got a problem, I'ma solve it. I'm a West Side set a bitch straight, that's on the game. Bitch, every bitch I used to know still be on the same shit. I'm steady elevating, so they hate me with the next bitch. Stalking me on Instagram, she want some lame shit. When the last time you was a plug, nigga, talk about it. My pockets be on Supreme, come and see it. What? This pussy too hot for press, you can't read about it. And if I give it to you, you gon' be a hit. Oh no, hey, oh no. City in LA, keep that shit poppin'. Hey, you know that I respect. Turn that shit up, oh baby. You know that I respect. And I think that can turn that shit up, turn that shit up. Hey. We got one more, y'all. I'm gonna have Annie join me on this one. We got another artist, Carte Blanche, on this song, but he couldn't be here tonight, so we just gonna rock through his part. All right, you ready, Annie? Ready, girl? I bet. Turn up. EML, everything, EML. First off, you know what it is. I ain't gotta say my name on this shit. Fly in a whip, got more racks in the rip, get more neck than a bib. She do what he say, so I keep him in check like a payroll, and I keep a bitch intact like a staple. EML everything, stay with the green like a rainbow. And you'll never catch me slipping, up and down on the dick like I'm rapping. Gave me all of the dick, now I'm ripping. Gave him all of this pussy, now we tripping. If you know that you're the fattest, and your wallet is the fattest, what you want, you got. Go fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. You better fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. So I back it through away. You better fuck it up. You better fuck it up. Sitting in my black pants trying to do a show of it. You better fuck it up. You better fuck it up. Kinda ratchet, but you working with some class, huh? This is a 6, but you working with some ass, huh? You out here chasing the bag, huh? You got these other bitches mad, huh? You hustle like a man, but you such a lady. And when you get the pussy, you try these niggas crazy. No matter where you from, you still a winner. Cause every hood bitch got a little bit of action. You know that you're the fattest, and your wallet is the fattest. What you want, you gotta have. Girl, fuck it up. You gotta fuck it up. Hey, girl, fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. Hey, you gotta fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. My bitch keep it stay green like a rainbow. HBIC make you work like my main hoe. Pussy red like rain hoe. My money make you do what the fuck I say so. On your knees, begging for the cheese. You wanna please and give me what I need. So still your bitch. Hey, bosses. Wear nice down gold chain crosses. Nah, ain't worried about losses. What you know, I'm a boss bitch. Big thick sausage. Who the boss is? Making me squirt, calming me. If you know that you're the baddest and your wallet is the fattest, what you want, you gotta have it. Girl, fuck it up. You better fuck it up. Girl, fuck it up. You better fuck it up. You better what? Girl, fuck it up. You better fuck it up. That's right, y'all. Once again, I'm Kiba. Kiba Music. You can find me on Instagram. All that good stuff. KEBA_MUSIQ. I enjoyed you, Lila. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we're gonna bring the ladies up for the Shameless panel. How about that? Oh my god, that was amazing. I loved it. That was the first time we had some choreographed dancing on here on the stage for Small Talk. That was amazing. Well, this is the Shameless Plug channel that we like to do. So just kind of tell us how you guys all kind of came about together.
Well, my manager, my boyfriend, I don't know how he found Annie, but he found Annie. He found Annie. Excuse me. And me and Annie, we linked up, and it was just, as soon as we met, it was like, that's my bitch. Like, yeah. It just happened, and then we had our first rehearsal with Avery, and it worked. Like, it was just perfect. Like, it was just so cohesive. Me and Annie, we be smoking and shit, and we just, before rehearsal, Avery be like,
hour later, starting rehearsal.
Right, look at us like, hello. But it's, I don't know, I love it.
So Avery, Annie, Kiva.
Yes.
So Avery, you choreographed the dance?
Yes.
So tell everybody what you do.
Okay.
Fuck it up, that's what you do.
Well, you know, I fuck it up, and then on the side, I choreograph sometimes. I'm a dancer and a choreographer, and a million other things. But for Kiba, I'm really excited because Annie hit me up and said, "Girl."
sounds like Annie.
Girl, I gotta tell you some shit. It's crazy. Let me not go on a tangent though, but. And then we were doing it. Yeah, just like that. And I basically just get in the studio, make up some moves, teach it to them, help clean it up, and then we get to go perform it, which is really fun.
And you fucked it up on stage.
Yeah.
I love that. Annie, I love that Annie did drop some bars for us tonight.
Hey, that was your second time rapping on stage.
Yeah, that was so fun.
I was
awesome. How'd you feel?
Oh my God, I felt good. It's no joke because you gotta go from breathing, holding the mic. Arthur's been telling me like, hold this shit closer. The comedians know how to do it, but. Yeah, it's been amazing working with Kiba, and I love how Skip Town brought everyone together. I met her manager, and just, I'll be coming up with the craziest ideas, trying to, be like, Avery, we're gonna be like on top of this bus stop, upside down twerking. She's like, how do we do that? But let's do it. So it's been really fun, coming up with the ideas, collabing with a choreographer, and then just such a fucking amazing artist, so talented, so beautiful inside and out. It's like, I could not ask for more.
I have to say that first song that you did, I felt that. Did you guys feel that first song? I felt it in my heart. It was like, that was good. When you said the part, as long as you're, in the audience smiling at me, I was thinking about Eric. I was like, he always saying that. He's always there.
So sweet.
Yeah, I will ride the bus with you. So, that was really sweet and really felt heartfelt. So, that was what a amazing, what a blessing. You got to perform 4 songs here for us. So I'm so grateful for that. You got me in my feelings, and you made me want to be, it was a party. I was like, it's a hot girl summer. And he rapped. I was like, okay, girl, I'm about to get my pussy by my man later tonight. She said,
okay.
That's what I gotta do, okay?
I'm gonna replay the whole song track back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what you said, okay? Hey,
fuck it up.
Hey.
He's already, look at him, he's already ready.
We're about to get in between these chopsticks, okay? Eat this shrimp fried rice, baby. But you guys are amazing, and you're obviously... You're obviously the young, fresh, and shameless.
Young,
that's
fresh,
what we are tonight on this show.
Young, fresh, and shameless. Also repping EML Entertainment.
Yeah.
The label she signed.
And I didn't even know you guys want to do the blue, so
Okay.
That was just Jesus telling me.
Blue and red.
Yes.
That's all so beautiful. But we have so much more coming up. I want to just let you guys know we're about to be going on a tour in October. We just found out. Kiba's dropping on a bunch of different radio stations. The one Lo was telling me about, you got to keep up with Kiba music and everything we got going on. We'll be more back here at Skip Town for different events here. Shameless Corner, everything going on here has been pretty amazing, and I'm trying to think of everything else. We went over everything last week that was here. You know what I mean? The film festival, all the good stuff. So
Norman, are you ready to fuck it up? Yeah.
Ready?
Norman was loving this. He was like, I got a front row view of this shit. This is great. Norman was like, yes, this is a perk of the job right here. You need me to move? Can we turn? You need to use me as a prop? Hey.
Get closer. And he would have been. I was like, I felt like I was going to step on him.
Well, thank you so much. This is amazing. There's been an amazing musician and amazing Shameless Corner.
Thank you, guys. Once again, you guys can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere on the internet. Kiba Music, KEBA_MUSIQ. Y'all better look out.
Yeah, give it up for Kiba Music, Annie and Avery. I'm gonna just do some closing statements and we'll end the show.
Some closing dance moves?
I did my dance moves. I'm gonna do my dance move on Eric's face later on. I deserved it. Okay, this was some hard work on here. Wow. This has been episode 6 of Small Talk Live with Lila Hart. Just want to give a special special shout out to Norman Davis here with the music. It's first time doing the announcements. You know, no need to apologize. That was amazing. That was great. Just be you. Play the guitar. I'll come on and do the rest. Give it up for my boyfriends. Looks like you're getting laid tonight. The people laugh. You can get it and fuck it up. Hey. Give it up for my comedians. Ladies, we're hilarious. Yema Nkele. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, musicians. Woo! Yes. Yes. Give it up for Skip Town Playhouse. This has been so much fun tonight. I told you, episode 6 was going to be sexy. Because I got this dress for $6. Yeah, that's it. Small Talk Live. That's been another episode. Small Talk Live! Episode 6! We made it sexy.